Welcome back to the Road to 237. It's Monday morning, and yeah, don't always run on Mondays, but I think I might get a 7-day weekend here this week, which will be fun. Yeah, I got some easy miles in this morning with Philip. He reached out, wanted to run, and it was hard to say no when I haven't gotten to run with him for a while. So thought I'd jump in for some easier miles and keep things on the shorter side. And like I said, then if it's a 7-day week, it's a 7-day week as long as I'm fueling, recovering well otherwise. So to that end, after the run, decided to come out to the sauna and enjoy this for the rest of the morning since it is an earlier, shorter run. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this and then get back to the running next week. Should be a good week of running, get into the probably low 60 mileage range, and got some hills on stack for the week before we get into that 5K 10 blade block. Well, we got Ohio really showing off what Ohio can do today. It's funny, I think when I ran on Sunday, it was like in the 60s, then yesterday in the 30s, today, Tuesday, in the 20s. So yeah, Ohio being Ohio, but 8 easy miles. Got some strides in there. I've got a hill workout planned for tomorrow, which should be kind of fun. Trying to keep things a little bit simpler just for the next week or so until I get back into that 10K block. So yeah, hills tomorrow, more easy runs throughout the week, and get back into some longer mileage this weekend, and looking forward to finishing out the week as it gets a little bit warmer too, so that'll be nice. Workout Wednesday, and today I got some hills in. I went to one of the bigger hills in the area and was able to get 90 seconds in. Ended up doing 10, original plan was 8, and thought, you know what, let's go for it. 10 by 90 gets you to the 15 minutes, and that was a good workout duration that I was looking for. So 10 by 90 hills. It felt really tough, but got it in, got the work done, and yeah, some easy runs, and excited to get into some longer mileage than this weekend. Just did a easy hour of running this morning, and then followed it up with some weights. Trying to get back into that before the speed block starts, because I want to be able to generate a little bit more power, and doing that before I get into the speed block should help all the initial soreness go away, because anytime you pick up weights after a while, you're going to be sore. It's just the way it works. So really quick lift, just a couple lifts that I focused on. Did squats, single leg Romanian deadlifts to hit the hamstrings, and then some calf raises. So once I can get back into the swing of things, and also have a little bit more time on some mornings, I might add a few more weights in there, a few more lifts, but you don't have to do a ton, and keep it low volume, high intensity is my philosophy on lifting while running. So the squats were 4 sets of 5 at a heavier weight, which is still a lot lighter than what I used to do, but the accessory lifts you can get a little bit more volume in on. But yeah, we'll see how that goes, and looking forward to bringing that back into the training block. Well, I feel like it's actually getting colder versus warmer, even though we should be getting into spring. But here we are, 10 miles this morning. I originally had 8 down and wanted to go for a little bit extra. I wanted to mash up a couple of my favorite routes together and see how that went, and I liked it a lot. There's an awkward transition point I've got to figure out where I'm crossing a busy street, but if I can figure out how to streamline that piece, I think this could be a really good, fun route to mix up a couple of my favorites. Yesterday also did not record, but went for an evening run, which is not typical for me, but met up with the Columbus Track Club and got in some miles with them. They actually had a shoe demo going on too, so tried out the ASICS Super Blast 3, which I've heard a lot about, and was anxious to try. And I go back and forth on it. It was a super comfortable shoe, really bouncy. They say that it's got like a trampoline type setup almost in the front, so you can really kind of feel that bounce and feel the foam, and they're not lying. You absolutely can. It is a very cushy plush ride, and very comfortable, but at the same time, as soon as I put my trainers back on, which are tend to be a little bit flatter, a little bit more responsive, less cushion, it just felt like going home. So I don't know, I think I might consider them at some point, but I'm not sure that I'm sold on that much cushion quite yet. But still super fun to get to try out a new pair of shoes, and especially in a no-risk way that you can try them on, see what you think, and got some good miles in with that group. All right, long run Sunday. I'm out for 18 miles and came across these guys. Look at them. It's pretty cool. I'll be doing half of this by myself, which is what I'm finishing up now. Ooh. And half here, look, they're like playing and sparring. Anyways, half with the Columbus running group. So haven't seen those guys in a while. It'll be good to catch up with them, but had to stop and enjoy what we're seeing here. Tried to do a couple miles at marathon pace. Thought maybe I'd throw some 1 minute faster intervals in there, but my legs are just feeling dead from that lift the other day. So backed off after 2 miles at marathon pace and finish up with just marathon pace miles, or I'm sorry, long run pace miles. I'm a little mesmerized by the buffalo here. But yeah, really cool to see these guys out here. Excited to get 18 in.